drugs. I mean, out.
Like, he yapping right out.
What? And then
He wildin'!
Got my sister.
Oh my God!
And you know,
But sadly, he would have to grow up knowing that his own father tried to take his mother's life.
That's crazy,
The sound
bro.
of gunfire.
I love that woman dearly, bro.
No,
I
you
love
don't.
her dearly, bro.
No, you don't. You think
I
you
love that
do.
lady dearly, bro.
That's obsession. That's insanity. That's your own mind playing tricks on you.
February 21st, 2021. A grown man was seen on Facebook Live confessing to what he had just done to his girlfriend and her family.
On
On
live?
my soul, bro. On my soul.
On live?
I'm hurt. I'm hurt like a motherfucker, G. I'm hurt like a motherfucker, yo, because I can't even believe I just did, and I don't even know what just pushed me to snap like that, yo. I don't even know what just pushed me to snap like that, G. That shit, I just lost it. I just lost it, bro. It's over with. It's over with, G. All that, man, look. Ain't no motherfucker, motherfuckers ain't gonna see me no more, G. I ain't running. I've been on the run over a year and a half. I'm not running from these people no more, bro. They come get me, bro. They come get me, bro. They come get me. That's all I'm gonna say. They come get me, Joe.
He tweaking.
This is Larry, in a panic after he had emptied the whole clip of bullets on his girlfriend Lasagna Agee, the mother of his son, her grandmother, and her uncle.
Wait, whoa. He said her, his girl, his mama, and her uncle? You like that, gang? You wild.
Lasagna Agee, the mother of his son, her grandmother, and her uncle.
Wow.
What is more disturbing is that in his confession, he continued to say he loved her. But the question is, why did he hurt her and her family? The reason is plain chilling, and that's what we're going to reveal.
I love that woman dearly, bro. I love her dearly, bro.
Wild.
I love that lady dearly, bro.
Lasagna's story will leave you questioning who you trust. This case takes us all the way to Chicago.
Oh,
Known
this
as
is
the Windy
Chicago?
City,
No.
It is famous for its stunning skyline, deep dish pizza, and rich history.
And all the hoods, and all the gang members, and all the unaliveds there. Let's not forget that. Let's not highlight the good parts and not highlight the bad.
Population of nearly 3 million people.
Damn.
It's a city full of stories, some inspiring, others heartbreaking.
Oh, God.
It's here that we find the story of Lasagna Agee, a mother of a young son who endured unimaginable pain and heartbreak, but showed remarkable strength. Lasagna Agee appeared to have a happy life. She was a loving mother and a dedicated partner. On the outside, things seemed good, but behind closed doors, she was living a nightmare. She was in a relationship with a man named Larry, who abused her, both mentally and physically.
he tweaking.
Despite her love for him, his constant torment made her realize she needed to walk away. That decision, however, would come with a terrible price.
Oh, no.
At first, their relationship seemed perfect. They had a son together in 2017, and everything seemed to be falling into place. But soon after their child was born, things started to fall apart.
Oh,
Small
hell no.
disagreements about daily life turned into full-blown fights, and those fights became something much darker. The 24-year-old had a job at the United States Postal Service, and because she wanted to build a good life for her son, she started another small business online, selling cosmetics
So she
to make
was
more income.
grinding.
She had graduated from Proviso East High School and was seen as a woman full of potential and drive. But behind her brave smile, she was going through physical and emotional torture
That's
by none
crazy.
other than Larry. At first, she stayed. She loved him, and she had built a family with him. She thought things would get better, that it was just a phase. But the abuse only got worse. It reached a point when Lasagna feared for her life. She started to believe that if she didn't leave, Larry might one day kill her. This was not easy for her. Lasagna didn't have many people to turn to. She had lost her mother at a young age and didn't have a strong family support system. She felt trapped,
Shit,
vulnerable,
nobody.
and alone. But deep down, she knew she had to find a way out for herself and her son. After enduring years of torment, Lasagna finally made a brave decision. She secretly moved into a new apartment and didn't tell Larry where she was living.
Oh, she
even
thugging.
got a restraining order against him. It was her way of saying she had had enough. She wanted to create a safe and happy home for her son, far away from the fear and pain she had been living in. But her plan didn't go as smoothly as she had hoped. Somehow, Larry found out where she was living. He ignored the restraining order and forced his way into her new home.
Tweaking.
When Larry showed up, Lasagna called the police, and they came quickly, but he ran before they could arrest him.
See,
Lasagna thought she was finally done with it.
This is what happens when men are obsessed with women, and when a man is obsessed with a woman and he is acting out of his emotion, bro, that is one of the most dangerous situations you could be in, gang. And why do I say that? Because a man who thinks with his emotions is not thinking with his logical mind, and he is going to do something irrational, gang, over a woman. There's a million of them. I understand she baby mama, you hear me, but you wildin', gang. Like, oh, hell no. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, no.
She believed the police would catch him soon, and she would start her new life in peace. But the very next day, everything changed.
The next
when
day.
Lasagna came home, she found Larry waiting for her.
Oh,
he had been
hell
hiding in
no.
her utility closet, and shockingly enough, he had a gun.
What?
Her grandmother was already present and did not notice, and he threatened them both. He was furious, not just because she left him, but because she signed the lease for a new apartment without his permission. He destroyed her apartment in a fit of rage, breaking windows and causing so much damage that her landlord told her she had to leave.
Wow. That is crazy, bro. That's wild.
Once again, Lasagna found herself with nowhere to go. Feeling defeated, she returned to Larry thinking it was her only choice. But life with him only got worse.
So he did that to make her go back to him, bro. That's scary, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. That is wild. And I know I'm smiling, but I'm just, my mind is blown, gang. Like, you're literally forcing this woman to be around you, bro. Literally forcing her, and she's trying to escape you because what you're doing. Like, if y'all, whoever think doing that to somebody is cool, is not cool. Men and women, that's not cool, gang. That's lame for real, and you tweaking for real for doing that. You feel me? And it's just like, if anybody going through a situation like that, you need to go out and go get help on God, because that's
abuse became more frequent and more violent. She often had visible injuries like black eyes,
my
and went to the police several times to report him, but nothing seemed to change.
Nothing
the abuse
happened.
continued, and she felt like no one could help her.
That's
around
terrible.
this time, Larry didn't just threaten her. He began to threaten her family members too.
Wow.
Lasagna loved her family deeply, and she decided to endure his torment quietly to protect them. Therefore, she believed that if she stayed with Larry, he might leave her loved ones alone. But his behavior only grew more cruel, and this is what I mean. One day, Lasagna had saved up enough money to buy a car, which was supposed to be a small step toward independence.
Right.
But Larry ruined that too.
God
He
damn!
drove the car into a garage, damaging it badly.
What?
This limited her ability to go anywhere.
What?
And he used it to control her movements because she could not drive anywhere again.
Oh my
The stress of it all
God,
started
bro.
to take a toll on Lasagna. She
Bro,
couldn't
like,
focus.
you ain't got nothing better else to do, bro. You ain't got nothing else to do but to torture this girl. There's so much money you can make. There's so many other girls you could be with. You just, your whole goal is to be around this girl and to torture her, gang. Like, you're wildin'. What?
At work
What?
anymore.
What?
She began
What?
skipping shifts, partly because of the injury she had and partly because the emotional strain was too much. Her supervisor noticed something was wrong and asked her what was going on. When Lasagna opened up about her situation, her supervisor took her concern seriously. They even arranged for some of her coworkers to walk with her after work so that she wouldn't be alone.
Wow.
The Postal Service also offered to relocate her to a safer place, giving her hope for a better future. She started saving money again and even bought another car, keeping it hidden this time.
What?
But she made one mistake.
You gotta hide
she
your
took
car?
photos of the car and kept them on her phone. One day,
Bro.
Larry found the photos. When he confronted her, his anger exploded. He destroyed the car too, driving it into a pole and breaking its windows. Lasagna was devastated. She told Larry she wanted to leave, but his response was even more shocking. He took their son and disappeared. He used their child as a way to control her, making her
What?
fear that she couldn't escape him no matter what.
What?
She tried. Her hope began to fade, and she found herself trapped once again. Every time she tried to take back control of her life, he found a way to crush her spirit. Lasagna had no choice but to keep enduring his abuse, hoping for a way out someday. But she had no idea that the worst was still to come.
What?
Lasagna was desperate to get her son back and went to the police for help again. But they told her this was a custody issue.
God damn, bro. Chicago police don't do nothing out there. They don't catch none of the people that be unaliving people. They don't catch the people that be doing robberies. They can't help the regular people. What y'all here for, gang? For real. Like, y'all don't ever do y'all jobs. Like, y'all fried as hell, gang. Like, y'all wasting
Not
her
something
time.
they could solve. Since
Like-
Larry was the boy's father, not a stranger,
Man.
the situation became even more complicated. But still, Lasagna didn't give up. She sought legal help and managed to get another restraining order against Larry. She hoped this would force him to leave her and her son alone.
No.
But even with the
No.
restraining order, Larry didn't stop. According to Lasagna, he told her, "You won't see your son again until you come back to me."
That's
She
scary.
filed a police report, but they told her the same thing. This would not be
How?
resolved in court.
How?
Despite the heartbreak, she kept going. She returned to work determined to save money and build a safe future for her and her son, hoping that she would get him from Larry. She even bought a third car, knowing
third
that
car.
having transportation was crucial for her plans. But just when things seemed to be looking up,
He ain't doing
her
it
job
again.
took an unexpected turn. One day, her supervisor called her into the office. They informed her she was being let go.
Wow.
Lasagna was devastated. Her supervisor explained that a customer had complained about her, claiming she had stolen mail and left it in the trash.
Stolen mail?
Shockingly, the trash included documents that proved her identity, including her son's birth certificate. Lasagna knew the accusation wasn't true, but she couldn't prove her innocence. She later realized it was Larry who had set her up to lose her job. Just another way for him to keep her under his control. But even after all that, she didn't stop trying to move forward. She searched for a new apartment and even worked on fixing her car.
Bro, this dude is literally the worst of the worst, gang. He destroyed 3 of her cars, destroyed her apartment, got her kicked out, made her leave her crib for the first time before she got the apartment, and he made her quit her job or lose her job. Bro, you ain't got nothing else to do, bro. Why do you want her to be under you? How's she gonna pay the bills now? Like, if you wanted her under you, what?
Then, she saw an ad for an apartment that seemed perfect for her needs. Despite a nagging feeling that something wasn't right, she decided to check it out. When she arrived,
There's
she was
no
horrified to discover that Larry
way.
had set up the fake ad to lure her
No
in. He was
way.
waiting for her and begged her to come back. When begging didn't work, he threatened her again. Lasagna didn't want to go back to him, but she also didn't want to risk leading him to the place where her loved ones were hiding. She reluctantly returned with him, hoping to see her son again. Once back in his control, she began looking for another opportunity to escape. This time, she wouldn't leave without her son. Eventually, she found her chance and escaped with her child. But even after that, Larry didn't leave her alone.
What?
He kept showing up, demanding
What?
she return to him. He became more and more unpredictable, leaving Lasagna constantly on edge.
This dude a demon.
But then, on February 14th, 2021, Valentine's Day, something happened that completely turned her world upside down for her. She got into her car, planning to drive somewhere, when she heard a noise coming from the back of the vehicle. She stopped the car to check and was horrified to see Larry.
Bro, there's no way. This is not real, bro. There's no way this is real, bro. This man has her location 24/7. He's stalking her. What is his goal? What does he want? I'm lost, bro. There's no way this is real.
Had hidden in her trunk and waited for her
He's
to
hiding in her trunk?
get into the car. To make it even more unsettling, he had left a sweet-looking Valentine's gift in the back seat, as if it was some twisted gesture of affection. Lasagna couldn't stay at home anymore. She began hopping between hotels,
Oh my
desperate to protect her family
God.
from Larry. She knew he was becoming more violent and feared he might hurt someone close to her. But at this point, even the people around her were hesitant to help.
I
They
bet they
believed she would
was.
eventually return to him again, just as she had in the past. But then, on February 21st, 2021, everything changed. Security cameras captured an event so chilling, it shocked everyone.
I guess he's ready to
Waiting for him to shut the door.
Yeah.
So it looks like he left
he left
and came around the corner, came back around
so your brother moved, and that's when he's standing up behind the car.
for her to park, right? Because he had moved the chair out the way.
Look, she's parking.
Yeah, he moved the chair out the way so she could park.
So look, he's coming back again. Oh my God! When,
So
when
he came back.
once she
He
parked.
came back in
see-
reverse.
see her
In
parking,
reverse.
you know, it happens in less than a minute. He's coming out. Look, you're gonna see him.
He's gonna hop
I
out.
spoke with her something, and then he comes out of the car.
That is
When he
wild.
start with her, with your daughter. You see, he's coming out,
Look, he got me right out.
Her.
What?
and then
He
My sister was running, so he
wildin'.
got my sister.
Oh my God.
and you know what?
Then he shoots in the car again
my
and her.
God.
Yeah, and then
Because his car was rolling and he had to get in.
that's the only way he drive away, because the car start driving himself.
Because if
So-
it wasn't for that, he would have kept on shooting.
So he hopped out the car and switched cheese all three of them, bro?
So now your daughter opened the door, and the sons,
The baby crawls out the car.
Oh my God, the baby was in the car.
crossed through her. And then that's when it happened. Like when I start calling the 911 to get out the kid on the way, because in my mind I thought
He was gonna come back.
coming back and shoot, start shooting again. And I told my husband, like let's move away the baby from there.
What
This was the moment that
hell?
would change Lasagna's life forever. It was the moment that revealed just how far Larry was willing to go. On February 21st, 2021, Lasagna AG had just returned home to the 7800 block of South Muskegon in Chicago. After a long day at work, she parked her car and was still sitting inside when another car pulled up beside hers. It was Larry. He was someone she once trusted, someone she had a child with, but now he was the source of her worst
He
nightmares.
went insane.
Larry spoke to her through the car window, trying to convince her to come back to him. He wanted her to get into his car, but she refused. Lasagna stood her ground, telling him to leave, but Larry wasn't ready to walk away.
Wow.
Her uncle stood nearby, behind their cars, possibly sensing the tension. That's when Larry got out of his car,
He was
pulled out a
tweaking.
gun, and pointed it at her uncle. Without hesitation, he fired. Her uncle dropped to the ground, wounded. Lasagna panicked. She tried to run toward her house, but Larry turned the gun on her and started shooting. She was hit and fell to the ground. Her grandmother, who was nearby, was also targeted. But Larry didn't stop there. He then turned to Lasagna's car where their young son was sitting and fired multiple shots into the vehicle. He emptied the entire clip into the car.
That's crazy.
Bullets flying everywhere.
That's wild.
Lasagna's son witnessed the entire incident. The young boy, too small to fully understand the horror around him, luckily survived the bullets fired into the car. He got out to help his mother. He tried to soothe her, saying, "Come on, Mama, come on." It was a heart-breaking moment.
That's terrible,
One that would
bro.
stay with him forever. He was trying to help me. He said, "Come on, Mom," she later recalled. But sadly, he would have to grow up knowing that his own father tried to take his mother's life.
That's crazy,
The sound
bro.
of gunfire attracted neighbors, who began to gather, calling for help.
So she
Larry,
survived?
realizing what he had done, fled the scene. But instead of hiding, he did something no one had expected.
So she survived. She survived. I'm assuming. Wait, no, she didn't. Look at the title. No.
He went live on Facebook.
I love that woman dearly, bro.
No,
I
you
love her
don't.
dearly, bro.
No, you don't. You think
I
you
love that
do.
lady dearly, bro.
You think you love her, but that's
I
not
never see
love.
another birthday.
That's obsession.
Oh, with Joe.
That's
You-
obsession. That's insanity. That's your own mind playing tricks on you. Your own mind. You're at war with your own mind, not the girl. The girl just trying to escape and live her life and take care of her baby. You over here doing the most, crashing out, and it's forcing her to be with you, bro. That's crazy.
Love me, nigga, say that shit. Cause this gonna be the last time they never say it. If you love me, nigga, you really love me, nigga, call my phone. Cause it's gonna be the last time you gonna be able to say it, Joe. I just f***ed up.
He getting emotional.
Ain't nothing I can do about it. I just f***ed up, bro. And that shit with me. That shit got me. Let's do everything away. Ain't no
Look,
coming
he's
back.
crying.
Bro, ain't no coming back from this shit, bro. Ain't no point in me. Ain't no point in me going against no. If any motherfucker got a problem with me, let that be known right now. Let that be known right now.
Yeah, he's
Any
crazy.
got a
He's
problem with
crazy.
me, let it be known. All this secret fake split on you. Any motherfucker, bro. Any motherfucker. I'm over it. I'm already over it. I'm done talking about it now, but I ain't think about it. But motherfucker don't know what a nigga be thinking about on a daily basis when you gotta sit there and you gotta think about this before you get to the motherfucker. The real thought that you need to have in your head. You going through so much out of man. On my soul, bro. On my soul, yo. Like, I'm hurt. I'm hurt like a mother. I'm hurt like a mother. Cause I can't even believe I just did, and I don't even know what just pushed me to snap like that, yo. I don't even know what just pushed me to snap like that, yo. That shit, I just lost it. I just it, bro. It's over with. It's over with, G. All that, man. Look, ain't no motherfuckers ain't gonna see me no more, G. I ain't running. I've been on a run over a year and a half. I'm not
That's
running
crazy.
from these people no more, bro. They come get me, bro. They come get me, bro. they come get me. That's all I'm gonna say is they come get me, Joe.
And he on
My soul,
live.
and they better come ready.
Oh,
They better come ready. My soul. Any more problem right now? Time is to get it right.
Gang, you are the only one that wants a problem with yourself, and you literally is going through it in your mind, bro. It's you in your mind that wants a problem. Your mind is the only thing that has a problem with you, bro. You're wildin'.
Right now, bro. I'm put up on any more my kids, bro. They know what the through to get here, bro. You know what I've been through to get here, bro. And the slightest thing, bro, I just threw everything away, bro. Like I just up, bro. I just up. And I didn't judge, making a judge. I love that, bro. That shit. That's the part about it, bro. I'm gonna stay strong, G. I'm over with, KT. It's over for me, KT. I hope you enjoy knowing me.
In the video,
bro.
Larry ranted about the incident and his relationship with Lasagna. His words were full of regret and anger. He repeated that there was no going back from what he had done. Larry rambled about how he felt people didn't understand him. He claimed he had been under so much pressure
that's what he don't understand is everybody does understand him. See, a lot of people in situations think they don't understand them. They think they're the only ones that go through certain situations, but what they really don't understand is we all go through the same situations. Pressure from work, stress from relationships, someone not wanting you, someone cheating on you, someone trying to escape you, you trying to escape them. We all go through the same problems, so we all know each other's problems. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's why you have to go get help, gang. And you love that girl. I genuinely believe he loves that girl, gang. But he's so obsessed that he wants her, that if he can't have her, nobody can have her, and he's gonna do everything in his power to have her. And what men don't realize, 99.9% of men don't realize, the more you chase a girl, the more you pressure a woman, the more they fall back and they try to escape you, gang. You cannot do that with a woman. Women do not operate good under pressure, bro. They don't. And you is mentally abusing her physically. That's not cool, bro. Like, genuinely, bro. She's not property. She's not yours. It's just your turn, gang. She's a human like you. She want to live just like you. But women are promiscuous. It's true. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We be trying to wife them up. Sometimes they try to get wiped up. Sometimes they don't. It is what it is. It just depends what type of caliber man you is, gang. It's sad, though, bro.
He finally snapped. He admitted he didn't know what pushed him to do it, but he was tired of running from everything. He told his viewers that he knew the police would come for him, and that it was the end for him. Throughout the video, Larry tried to explain his action, saying he had been speaking to a friend about how he felt trapped and out of control. He claimed he wanted people to understand what was in his heart, believing that once he was caught, law enforcement would destroy his reputation and make him out to be worse than he thought he was. But it was clear, even he knew there was no justification for what he had done. Back at the scene, Lasagna and her family members were rushed to the hospital in critical condition. The bullets had struck her 11 times.
Wow!
Miraculously, none of the shots hit vital organs. Most of her injuries were to the lower part of her body, with her pelvis and right leg taking the brunt of the damage. Her liver was also severely affected. Despite the trauma, she was alive and grateful to have survived.
She survived?
Her grandmother and uncle, though seriously injured, also survived.
They both
her uncle
survived?
had 8 bullet wounds, but against all odds, he pulled through. The attack left scars, not just on their bodies, but on their minds.
Yeah, I bet.
The pain and fear from that day would stay with them forever. At this point, the police quickly identified Larry as the prime suspect. Witnesses from the neighborhood also came forward, sharing what they had seen. It was no mystery who had committed this horrific act. Larry, the father of Lasagna's son, and her abusive ex-partner, was responsible. When reporters later spoke to Lasagna, she recounted the terrifying events of that day. She expressed her disbelief that she had survived after being shot 11 times.
That's crazy.
She was thankful for the fact that she survived this tragic nightmare. She also believed that Larry targeted her family members because he didn't want any witnesses to his crime. His actions weren't just an attack. They were an attempt to silence everyone around her. Despite everything, Lasagna survived, as did her family. But the emotional scars were deep, and the trauma would be something they would carry for the rest of their lives.
That's wild.
At the time of the attack, Larry was still on the run. This left Lasagna in constant fear. She She worried that he might return to finish what he started.
Oh, God.
The fear was overwhelming, making her feel trapped and uncertain about her safety. But eventually, law enforcement tracked down Larry. After weeks of searching, they found him in Louisiana. He had been hiding in an apartment on Mary Jane Street in Mansoura. Larry eventually surrendered without incident and was taken into custody. He was brought back to Chicago, where he faced charges for his actions.
Damn, he went from Chicago all the way to Louisiana, gang. That is wild. He was on the run, God.
Authorities charged him with 3 counts of attempted murder and 3 counts of aggravated battery. For Lasagna, this marked a turning point. While she was still recovering from the attack, she knew that Larry being caught meant she could finally start to heal. She opened a GoFundMe page asking for help to rebuild her life. In her plea, she shared how grateful she was to have survived. Lasagna explained how hard it was to leave an abusive relationship. Many people think it's simple, but she said it nearly cost her life. Her GoFundMe page quickly gained support, raising more than $11,500 to help her start over. The incident left a permanent mark on Lasagna's life. She had been betrayed by someone she trusted, a person she once loved and shared a family with. But she hoped that her experience would inspire others to seek help and leave abusive situations.
Oh, God, bro. If you in any situation like that, evacuate. Get up out of there. Out of there. Go get some help. Call your family. Call your friends. Call anybody you can. As many people as you can, bro. Because that is wild. I'm happy that they all survived. But that is wild, gang. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, the fact that you was so obsessed with her and you couldn't live life without her is crazy, bro. And you was willing to do anything to have that woman, bro. That's crazy, man. Y'all stay safe out here, bro. It's a crazy world with some crazy people, bro. I swear to God.